What it do, man? This your boy 4FLATS, baby. You know who it is, and if you don't, you will. Well, tonight on my table, man, I got a pair of Jordans, man, that as y'all can see, gonna need a little touch up and some good restoration, so getting that back together. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what tonight's video is about. Tonight, man, I've been getting a lot of people asking me, and just saying, hey, bro, do a couple more of your deoxidation videos and show us, what I'm saying, how to get that stuff back on there, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody been digging my quick, clean video, man. And I appreciate everybody out there who has been checking me out, man, seeing what I do, liking what I do, man. I really, really appreciate that, y'all. So I got to answer the call, man. They want to see more deoxidation videos. So, hey, here we go. Like I said, on the table, I got a pair of Jordans, and because they need that type of restoration, it also means they are highly oxidized. So, we're going to go through the process of getting the deoxidation sauce on there, getting it on there the proper way, getting the saran wrap wrapped around it, and getting it up under them UV lights, y'all. So, hey, take a ride with your boy 4FLATS, baby, and let's get this video going. Let's sit these to the side, because first all what we want to do is you're going to want some gloves. Dealing with the deoxidation sauce, always remember, please wear gloves. That stuff will have the tips of your fingers tingling. Ain't no way around it. Us who have been doing it for a while, we might have ways that cause it doesn't happen to, I don't want it to happen to you. I learned the hard way, you know what I'm saying? So I advise, every time you're using the deoxidation sauce, please, 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 put on gloves for your protection, Tonight's music they're playing in the background is by UI Scooty. Name of the songs is Six Toes Down, man, So y'all make sure y'all go and check that out, you know what I'm saying? You're on all major platforms. So in the background there, who you hear? My man UI Scooty. Check that man out. Get with y'all. So hey, we finna take these over to Miss Ethel, that old ice box, and get them rolling with y'all. That's it. We finna put these joints here. Start on this deoxidation. And come on over here with me to Miss Ethel. As you can see, I already got something in there cooking. Already got something in there cooking up for y'all. But, like I said, I want to give y'all a demonstration and show y'all how to get this stuff on here, proper way to use it. And we're going to get going. You want to always get your shoes side up. Don't want to stand up, buddy. We're going to get it. There we go. Of course, grab your 4FLATS deoxidation sauce. Yes, I know this in a different type of bottle, but they're my personal bottle, you know what I'm saying? But of course, it's 4FLATS deoxidation. Got me a safety brush so I can wipe it on. Like I said, remember to wear gloves. So first we're gonna go, baby, on this here clear part. We're just gonna get that sauce on there like that right there. Get that sauce on there right there. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Don't act like you don't. You see it. Get that in. And then what you want to do, have your little paintbrush and get it rubbed in. Get that stuff rubbed in. And I like to put mine on there a little bit kind of thick, for one. Cause I can take some in it. And if it get a little bit on that black like that, it's okay. You just can get your old rag. I got me old lemon rag. You just wipe that right off. Relax, ain't gonna hurt nothing like this. It ain't gonna turn that white or nothing like that. So, But back to what I was saying, I like to kind of put it on there a little thick, a little bit, because it helps the plastic stick to it and conform to it pretty much like how you want to. So, once again, get that shoe, get in there, man. You gotta rub that stuff all the way around, on what you want done, We're gonna get that deoxidation all the way out of there. Yeah, I didn't mean to get quiet, y'all, but you know, they want to make sure I'm getting this everywhere that I need for it to be. And you have to be careful with this sauce. And because of the bottom of this shoe, it don't mind if I get it on certain spots because it won't damage, but on certain shoes you have to be careful. And I'm gonna go through and break down different type of shoes I'm doing this with that. Some spots you gotta tape off. But another video, I got you. And get that all the way on there. Put it on there pretty good. Yeah. It was pretty simple because it just had them 2 panels. You know, if there was an all white and this panel was white, I would have got it on there too, because this stuff also helps get that white bottom back good and white too. So after that, take you some good old saran wrap. You know, be careful, because depending on what kind of saran wrap you get, you sit here fighting with it because it want to stick to it darn self. Take a nice piece of saran wrap. What I like to do is get me a little bit past my toe box on the bottom, and a little bit that's gonna hang over on the back of the heel pad. And I like to go in and just smash that up against it, y'all. And put that stuff up against it like that, so you get it sealed up like it's making a little seal. And you know, let me cut out this excess. I almost lost that thing. She was trying to run away. You gotta get cleaned up first before you leave. Get that out real good. That way when you come around and you fold it, you already get a nice little seal on that shoe. And like I said, sometimes you're gonna have to, if you done cooked before and had to do saran wrap, you know how it fights you. You know how it fights you. Me, I like to put a little twist in the back. Just to hold the saran in place so it don't be flying all over the place. You know, in a lot of instances, what I would do is sometimes, you know, depending on the shoe, I also would put a piece over the top. But because I put my solution on there with the thickness that I did, as you can see, it's holding to that bottom. So they're gonna help keep it moist because with this fan that I got in here, they help keeps it cool so that it stay moist, and they're gonna be eating up all of these UV rays, man. And then you get a place, you get you a black light, like so, and you can just set him up in there just like that and let him go ahead and start baking. Got him learn trying to run. And that's all she wrote. You know, same process, repeat with the other one. You know. And make sure you clean these bottom first too. You gotta make sure they clean out. So I clean the mirror. Once again, you take your salt, put it on the part that you want to white out. Get it all over there. I know it look like you're using a lot of salt, but you see how thick it is. Like I said, it's just for me because of the way that I like to use it, you know. But a lot of times it don't get actually take this much. You know, I ain't gonna put on like you gotta use this much of the product. But really you don't. Like I said, it's just something that I do. So I don't end up having to go back inside in my bottle when I get down on the bigger part of what I'm trying to deoxidize. You know, I have enough up there that'll keep that thick and still come down here and make sure that I got a good form and consistency down here on the bottom. You know, it look like I'm using a lot of product, but in a way I'm also saving because this stuff stretches, as you can see how round it is. I just want to get it down there. And I know some shoe stores gonna look at it and be like, man, that's way too much product, man. You put all of that stuff on there. You know, but hey, it's just one of my methods. You know, like I said, because I like for my saran wrap to stick and stay on there. Yeah, I might have went a little bit too much on this one, but it's okay. It's all right. The thicker that it is on some, the better. Plus, as bad as oxidized these ones, they're gonna be good for it. You know. But they gonna take a little minute to get out of the ice box. Right there. See, the trick to making sure that you don't have no mess ups, as soon as you see it going somewhere it don't need to be, go ahead and wipe it out, man. That's just being on the safe side. Now, I know my back done turned to y'all more than anything. But, you know, I just want to make sure I pay attention to this process and make sure that we do it right. Come out with another piece of that old saran wrap. See how I fight it. That's saran wrap for you. Let your good keep going down the side like that. Y'all don't mind y'all seeing me fight with this darn thing like it just win. You ain't win. Yes, it is. Yeah, I guess that piece here was gonna show me, huh? Give my little quick twist in the back. You know, it pretty much stayed once I do that. And did what I wanted to do. And once again, you can see that it made a tight seal. And it's sticking. Ain't going nowhere. Just lay him on right call there like that. Bless you. Bless you, bless you. And hey, we're gonna let him sit in here and cook. Everything off the food wanna follow. Y'all see that? Get them shut up in there, yeah. Like we're having some mishaps, but really we ain't. That's what happens when you're trying to cook a whole lot of meat. I know how it be. I'm gonna leave him sitting there. What? There we go. I brace it with them plates. Yeah, I use them plates to help brace it. Put your top back on because you don't want this stuff leaking. Get all your materials out the way, man. Get it so that you're prepared for another day. You know, yeah, I got an old apple cider up here. There it is. Let these sit for a few hours. Get this stuff on there. Let these sit for a few hours, y'all. Got them in there cooking. Cooking. Yes, sir. But, man, I want to thank y'all, man, for coming on this deoxidation journey with me, man. Let me get old Elta closed up here. Get her locked in. Let her cook. And, yeah, man. That's pretty much on what I do when I get to deoxidizing out some of my stuff there. So yeah, that's what I do, man, when I'm doing some of my deoxidations, man. And you know, appreciate everybody that checked that out, man. I have more deoxidation videos coming to y'all, just as well as more quick clean videos. And thanks for everybody showing support, man. I appreciate everybody out there, man. I got y'all one in. Hey, let's keep this thing rolling, man. Y'all run it up, man. Y'all like, post, and share. That's all I had. Like, post, and share. And come on in and get your 4FLATS shoe reviver. Don't forget to pick up your 4FLATS shoe reviver now. Some good stuff. Peace, love, blessing to you all, man. I'll see you guys later.